Well, it's about trade diversion, and Paul rightly pointed out that Article 16 can be triggered for environmental, economic or societal damage to Northern Ireland. One of the other issues is around trade diversion, and there has been a huge trade diversion because of the protocol. In other words, people, instead of sourcing their goods from Great Britain, and of course, because we're part of the United Kingdom, there's a very integrated supply system there for our small businesses. They're now having to source those goods from the single European market, in other words, from the Republic of Ireland. So you have the bizarre situation where Great Britain suppliers are sending goods into Dublin, into Kildare, and then people from Northern Ireland are going to the Republic to source their roses. I mean, it is completely mad and totally disproportionate to the avowed intent of protecting the single European market, because, of course, the regulations in Great Britain are exactly the same as the regulations in the European Union at this present moment in time. So there's absolutely no risk to the European single market, but yet we have this barrier between Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and that's what really needs to be sorted out.
I said earlier that it seemed to me there was an absolutely commonsensical solution to this problem, and I believe at least part of it is already on the table, put there by the British. So why do you think, Arlene, that we need to trigger Article 16? Why should we not keep talking if there is a common sense solution?
Well, there's been a common sense solution even before the protocol was born, Michael, but unfortunately the European Union didn't accept some of those proposals that were put forward, whether it was trusted traders, which you've already mentioned, in other words, the large supermarkets being able to deal with all of these processes in-house to protect the single European market, small business exemptions for those small businesses that wanted to trade, continue to get supplies from Great Britain, using risk, using technology. We could have dealt with all of these issues without the need for this border being implemented between Great Britain and Northern Ireland. But the political will was not there. And I think the political will is still not there. And that's the unfortunate thing, because we've been talking about this now for over a year. You say, why not keep talking? Well, in July of last year, the command paper from the government, our government, indicated that the circumstances were there to implement Article 16, but they were going to try and find an agreed solution. We're now over 6 months down the road and we still haven't found an agreed solution. And all the while, costs continue to rise for people in Northern Ireland. I understand haulage costs are up by 27%. And our choice is being reduced because some companies are simply not supplying into Northern Ireland now because the administration is too much of a burden for their company and the costs have risen. So therefore, why should they bother?